Good afternoon, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People. Today is October 10th, 2019, and I wanted to share with you about the full moon in Gemini on December 12th. Gemini, the twins, Castor and Pollux. The Bible talks about Castor and Pollux. In Acts 28:11, after 3 months we departed in a ship of Alexandria, which had wintered in the isle, whose sign was Castor and Pollux. It says in Acts 28, in the 3rd month. And December 12th, 2019, is the new moon or the full moon of Kislev, the 3rd month from Rosh Hashanah, the 3rd full moon from Israel's new year in Rosh Hashanah. The 3rd month. After 3 months, we departed in a ship of Alexandria, which had wintered in the isle. It's winter, December 12th, whose sign was Castor and Pollux. So it's the 3rd month, it's winter. The sign is Castor and Pollux. The 3rd new moon, the 3rd full moon of the new year from Rosh Hashanah. Tishri, and then Chesvan, and then Kislev. Castor and Pollux in Greek mythology is the story of the 2 sons of Jupiter. In mythology, the Dioscuri, also known as Castor and Pollux, the Gemini, or the heavenly twins, were the twin sons of Leda. Pollux was fathered by Jupiter and Castor by the mortal Tyndareus. Castor and Pollux shared their immortality as a gift from Jupiter, the twin sons of Jupiter. Castor and Pollux are figures from Greek and Roman mythology, considered the twin sons of Zeus or Jupiter. The original Greek name of the brothers was Castor and Polydeuces. And so this is interesting because in Greek mythology, the connection is to Jupiter or Zeus. We know that the throne of Satan is the altar of Zeus. We also know that the Revelation 12 sign was all about the birthing event having to do with Jupiter. And so December 12th is a day we are watching based on a number of items that we have already shared with you over the last few days in a number of videos, and I will leave links for you in the description box. But we also see that on December 12th, in the constellation Sagittarius, the sun is in the same location with Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, and Pluto. The Revelation 12 sign has to do with Jupiter, and it also has to do with Saturn, which is the one who devours the child. So we have the interesting connection of the moon being in Gemini, the twins, the sons of Jupiter. We have the sun together with Saturn and Jupiter in the same constellation. And according to Revelation 12:1-5, it says, "There appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. She being with child cried, travailing in birth, and pain to be delivered. There appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his heads. His tail drew the 3rd part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth, and the dragon stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. She brought forth a man child who was to rule all nations with the rod of iron, and her child was caught up unto God and to his throne. So the idea here is there may be twins involved, because the one child was taken up to God and to his throne, and then Satan came out to persecute the rest of the offspring, which may have to do with the other line, or the other twin. Well, anyway, the signs in the heavens have been speaking for a number of years now, through the blood moons, through the comets, through the solar eclipses, and through the constellations. December 12th is a key day in what I have received. Since the Lord gave me my sign in the sun on December 12th, 2012, this is what the Lord revealed to me about Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, O heavens, and you who dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil has come down to you having great wrath, because he knows that he has a short time. In Revelation 12:12, the Lord showed me that Revelation 12:12 is the exact description of the rapture judgment trumpet. It's rejoicing in heaven and woe on earth all at once. And this is the way it is written. Rejoice in heaven and woe on earth. Revelation 12:12. And then God showed me, based on the day of my sign, that 12:12:12 was God's perfect number of completion. It is finished. From the day of my sign, December 12, 2012, which was 12:12:12, 7 years to December 12, 2019, which is also 12:12:12. Because 2 plus 1 plus 9 is 12. So we have a 7-year difference on two dates that correspond with 12:12:12. And 12 is the number of God's government. And on December 12, 2019, Israel fulfills 70 years of government in Jerusalem. The order to restore the government of Israel in Jerusalem was made on December 13th, 1949. 70 years to the day of Israel's government in Jerusalem, fulfilled on December 12th, 2019. So this is what I wanted to share with you today. Full moon in Gemini on December 12th. Gemini representing the twins of Jupiter. So I pray you are all blessed. Today, this is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.